Back. Let's address this, ladies. You cannot be evangelist. You cannot be prophetess. You cannot be deacons, bishops. You cannot be, any of those things, preachers and things like that. You can't be that. I'm sorry. That's what God says. Okay. So you, Joyce Myers, Kiki Wyatt, Taffy Dollar, Cora Jakes, Sarah Jakes, all y'all, any ladies that are trying to proclaim the gospel in front of the assembly of men and women, you cannot do that. Okay. So it was brought to my attention that one of the singers that I love the way she sings. Most singers aren't Christian, so that wasn't really like a thing for me. What's Hollywood is Hollywood. But when you try to bring that to the kingdom, yeah, we're gonna address that, ma'am. So no, Kiki, no. You can't do that. You cannot be a bishop. You cannot be any of those things. You cannot control the church, period. Only God controls the church. Only God is over the church. Only God says who can run what office, who can have what title, who can serve in what manner. Okay, we have no authority as ladies, as women, as mothers, to do that. We did save ourselves. God did. So, I'll never get used to seeing women disrespect God by standing, before the assembly and giving themselves titles, and that is only reserved for men. This makes me very curious as to why so many women disobey God openly. By continuing to do this very same thing. It's becoming popular. It's becoming a really popular trend. But this has been prohibited from the beginning. Okay, it's never been authorized. All right. So please feel free to comment, chat, whatever. If that's what make you feel better. But the truth is the truth is the truth. It is not going to change just because it's not popular. Okay. So, I was thinking in my head, like, do you guys understand the repercussions of what you're doing by disobeying God? Do you fear God at all? Are you a man with a wife? Are there at least 2 male bishops in place at your church? Do you rule your household well as a man? I say this all the time. Denominations, anything goes. We understand that. Like, do y'all ever get tired of playing church? Because that's what you finna do. You finna start playing church. I mean, granted, you probably was already playing church, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. You're only worshiping yourself. When you really just break it down, you only worshiping yourself. So, being an entertainer, playing church to gain a following or to further your celebrity or gain popularity, the Lord don't like that. Okay? How you just gonna ignore 1 Timothy 3:2-5? You think he ain't talking to you? He's very well talking to you and me and everybody else that's on this side of the cross, ma'am. If you live today and breathe and you're a human being, you're amenable to the law of Christ. You may not understand that concept, but let me help you. Okay, a bishop must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teaching, not given to wine, no strikers, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house. Okay, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God? When did you become a man, Kiki? Okay, you're going to ignore 1 Timothy 3:1-13 too? Okay, this is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desires a good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality. Same thing. Titus says the same thing. Titus 1:7-16. For a bishop must be blameless as the steward of God. That's a male derivative. That's not a female, feminine word there. Okay. Not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, no striker, not given to filthy lucre. The same qualifications that have been mentioned and stated over and over and over. Now, before you say, because I have heard ladies say, oh, my husband, the bishop, makes me the bishop. A man can't make you anything. A man can't ordain you. A man can't give you a title that God defined. This is God defined. If you think that you are one, just because you're married to a bishop, let me help you. On the judgment day, that ain't what God said. We all will stand individually, because guess what? Them souls, the soul that you have and the soul that your husband has, they're totally separate. When it comes down to the judgments, you will not be judged together. You will be judged separately for the things that you have done, the deeds that you have done in your body. So you might want to rethink that. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than what God says. You headed for destruction.